Jesus was a bit mean to Peter, wasn't he?
What do you mean?
Well, isn't the first bit of this story about the disciples fishing and catching nothing, and then someone on the shore tells them to try on the other side of the boat, and they catch fish?
Well, yes.
And it was Peter who recognised and jumped out of the boat and ran up to him while the others stayed to get the fish.
Well, actually, it was John who recognised him. But yeah, Peter got there first.
So surely that shows that Peter loved Jesus. I mean, I don't blame Peter for being hurt when Jesus asks him 3 times. And he didn't ask the others. And when they thought bringing the fish to shore was more important than meeting Jesus.
Oh, come on. It would have been pretty ungrateful if they'd just let all the fish go again after Jesus had performed a miracle to catch them.
Oh, okay, I haven't looked at it like that. I thought they were just thinking of their profits. But even so, it was surely obvious that Peter loves Jesus. 3 times?
Yeah, but doesn't this story also show Peter at his most impulsive? I mean, there are other stories that show that. The Last Supper, for example, when he says, "Wash the whole of me." And then Peter did deny Jesus 3 times. The Last Supper, he said he'd never desert him, but then 3 times he said he didn't know him.
Yeah, that's right. I hadn't actually put those stories together in my mind. I suppose the 3 times was to balance that out.
That must have been part of it. But maybe also to make Peter really think about his answer and not to say the first thing that came into his head.
Yeah. Okay, I get that. If you ask me if I love you, then I automatically say yes. It's true. But I don't think about it. And it is true that Peter did need to think about the implications of loving Jesus. Feed my sheep. Do you think it was a bit of a telling off for the others for leaving the others? Or no? Do you think perhaps it was a bit of telling off for Peter for leaving the others to pull in their nets?
Oh, I think that might be taking things a bit far. But I do think that feed my sheep applies to all of us Christians, not just to Peter and the apostles. And not just ministers and deacons and local preachers either. Yeah, that might be something to think about on Vocation Sunday.